There is a forehand timing secret, which is why Iga Swiatek can hit the ball here, and Roger Federer can hit the ball way out in front of him, and both can make effortless contact at those vastly different contact points. And it's that every forehand is struck right at the beginning of that player's internal shoulder rotation. Now, when I say internal shoulder rotation, quick refresher, this part of the arm during the early part of the swing rolls backwards, and then during that pressing action that finishes the swing, it rolls forwards. And how that happens and how that feels comfortable varies from player to player. What matters isn't the exact point in space, but what matters is that your shoulder rolling forward matches where you're hitting the ball. So wherever it's comfortable, when you take your comfortable pressing swing, press that racket through, nice and comfortable, nice and painless. When you take that, where has your shoulder just started to turn over? Because if it's turned over too much, you're not going to be able to hit the ball. So you find that spot where the shoulder has just started to turn over. So for me, it's right around there. And that is my contact point. If I hit the ball through this zone, I know exactly how the racket angle is going to be. I'm going to time the ball well. I'm not going to bury it. You actively receive the ball. You use your feet and your eyes to actively receive the ball into that spot. And then you fire and you just let the shoulder go. And you know the racket's going to be like this and not like any of these, because you know that that's where your shoulder's releasing and it's not going to be in one of these other positions. Now we're going to go in the video, we're going to look at Federer, we're going to look at Swiatek, we're going to look at Sinner. I'm going to show you that even though all the styles are different and they all use their shoulders in different ways, which are comfortable and intuitive to them, they follow that same principle where contact happens right as the shoulder is starting its release.
So we're going to start with Iga Swiatek first, because I think it surprises some people that she can hit almost looking like she's jammed with this bent elbow almost swinging across her body like this and be so successful. But I want you to notice that her shoulder, for whatever reason, turns over early. So Roger Federer would be jammed here. We're going to look at him next, but Iga is not. So watch the shoulder. Look in this area here. It's easier to see on players with the bent elbow. We're looking for when the humerus here starts rotating forwards rather than backwards. As we take the early part of the swing, rolls back, rolls back, rolls back. This is kind of max stretch right here. Maximum external rotation right through here. And then right through here is the start. So look at that. If I play the whole thing, you can see that shoulder roll forward. And you'll notice contact is right at the start of that forwards roll. Again, coming in, coming in, coming in. Max stretch for Iga is right around here. And contact right here. Notice the humerus just starting to roll, and then a lot of the roll is going to take place after contact because it destroys the string angle. Now with Roger Federer, the timing of that shoulder release is very different. Watch this. External, internal. So that transition point, that point where the shoulder rotating back, rolling back, rolling back, max stretch is all the way out here. Iga's basically already hit the ball, whereas for Roger Federer, he prefers to hold that rotation longer and release it later. And again, it's harder to see on the straight elbow, but watch that upper arm. This is kind of that max external rotation, and now it's rolling forward. And again, if I play through the contact, you can see the rolling action there. And most of that rolling action is going to transpire after contact. So Iga would be hitting the ball right here. And for Roger Federer, this is like max external rotation, max stretch, max lag. So there is no objective contact point. There is what fits your swing and your body. This rhythm is intuitive to Federer, so he hits here. A rhythm back here is intuitive to Iga because her shoulder's releasing here, she's got to hit back here. So now I want to shotgun around the ATP and just watch each of these guys and how they internalize this. Rolling back, rolling back, rolling back. We've got max external rotation for Alcaraz right around here, similar to Federer where we're in front of the body, still externally rotated. And so you're going to see that contact way out in front because that shoulder is not releasing until we're way out in front. And so watch, rolling back, rolling forward, and you're hitting it at that transition point. Jannik Sinner, similar principle. Same thing, rolling back, rolling forward. Similar pretty out in front contact point because, look at that, we're still pretty deep into that external rotation and the elbow's already cleared the torso. And then right at the beginning of that forwards roll out here. That's that transition point. That's our contact point. Novak Djokovic, the most fault-tolerant forehand of all time. What are we going to see? Same thing. Here we go. Backwards, rolling back, rolling back, rolling back. Max stretch right around here. And right through the beginning of that internal rotation is contact. See that? Rolling back, right around there is the transition point, and there's contact. And I promise you can learn to feel this intuitively. This isn't some like millisecond timing window you have to hit. There's a very natural feeling of when that shoulder stops stretching and releases forward that you're trying to hit through, and you can learn to feel that. So this is going to be intuitive. You're not going to have to think about this timing window, except early when you're trying to say, what if I try this, and what if this makes my forehand better? Okay, we've got to show Rafael Nadal, the king of topspin. If he were not able to make clean contact, he wouldn't be able to play the game. Shoulder, look at that, shoulder rolling back. It's way back there, still way back there. But now if we watch that upper arm, it rolls forward through contact. So rolling back, 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 and that transition point right around here. He probes the ball into there. He gets that topspin release with consistency. Grigor Dimitrov, almost the exact same as Federer, even a little more exaggerated. Look at this, rolling back. Look how far he likes to go. Look at that. He likes to go all the way out to here. And that's where his natural shoulder releases, all the way out there. Perfectly fine. If your shoulder feels most comfortable releasing out here, hit the ball way out here. Looks great. Looks really great. But don't try to hit the ball out here if your shoulder's releasing through here, like Iga's does, because then it's going to feel awful. And lastly, just to show you that not everyone on the ATP uses a ton of space, Nick Kyrgios, more of a bent elbow style, closer to Iga. Look at that. Max external rotation here, and likes that more Iga early shoulder release kind of style. So if Nick Kyrgios, whose shoulder is just starting to release here, if he tried to probe the ball into Dimitrov or Federer's contact point, he would hit the ball straight into the ground with a racket angle that looks like that. And this is a lot of what we end up working on when we work with people, is not the contact point, it's your contact point. Learning to feel your shoulder release, making it comfortable for you, and then matching your swing to it. We've got a lot of people hitting at Federer's contact point whose shoulders want to release like Iga's.